Claustrophobia is something that many people can relate to. Let's take a look at some films that will terrify those who hate small spaces. Here are 12 films that will make you feel claustrophobic according to MovieWeb. Number 12, Room, 2015. Although Room was based on a fictional novel of the same name, there have been real-life stories of individuals being kidnapped and held in a confined space for a very long time. The A24 film is considered a drama, but the first act could be classified as horror. Number 11, The Abyss, 1989. For anyone who has a fear of water, drowning, or small spaces, James Cameron's The Abyss will certainly scare you from beginning to end. The story follows a group of engineers who are put to a secretive task of recovery in the lowest depths of the ocean, encountering extraterrestrials along the way. Number 10, Apollo 13 from 1995. Apollo 13 tells the true story of the failed NASA mission to the moon, which led to a desperate mission to get the astronauts home safely. The film is an epic visual achievement that shows you the terrifying reality of space and the claustrophobic dread that comes with it. Number 9, The Descent from 2005. The Descent is a perfect example of using claustrophobic situations in a horror film. The story follows a group of friends who embark on a journey into underground caves, eventually running into prehistoric monsters. Number 8, Panic Room, 2002. Panic Room is one of David Fincher's most underrated films. Jodie Foster plays a recently divorced woman who moves into a stunning New York City brownstone with her daughter, played by Kristen Stewart. During their first night in the house, criminals break in and the two must lock themselves in a panic room. Number 7, Buried, 2010. Being buried alive is a situation that everybody hopes they will never have to experience. Ryan Reynolds gives a fantastic performance as a kidnapped man buried alive in the desert with nothing more than a cell phone, a pen, and a lighter. The entirety of Buried takes place within his coffin, making it a monumental achievement in filmmaking. Number 6, Escape Room from 2019. Adam Robichaux's modern horror gem, Escape Room, tells the story of 7 strangers invited to participate in an escape room game for a relatively good prize. Unfortunately, the usually entertaining model for clever people who have to find clues to escape the room in under 1 hour took a dark turn. Number 5, The Divide, 2012. What happens when a group of strangers are forced to enter a basement as the whole world ends outside the door? Xavier Gann's underrated horror thriller The Divide portrays that situation with riveting performances. Slowly, the dynamics of the group begin to deteriorate and they begin to get power-hungry. This claustrophobia-inducing film will leave you thinking if perhaps they weren't safer outside, where no predators could be born out of desperation. Number 4, 13 Lives, 2022. Ron Howard's 13 Lives is a dramatic adaptation of the real events that took place in Thailand in 2018, where a junior soccer team entered a cave to have fun, and then because of the storms, they couldn't get out. Specialized cave divers were called out to plan a rescue mission, and you'll figure it out. Number 3, 127 Hours, 2010. Danny Boyle's 127 Hours depicts the true story of Aaron Ralston, who sawed off his arm after it was pinned between 2 rocks. The movie is quite terrifying once you realize the dreadful situation that Ralston, played by James Franco, was in for 5 days. Number 2 on the list, Oxygen from 2021. Oxygen by Alexandra Aja is a great iteration of a concept that's similar to the film above in the list Buried. Only this time, the coffin is a cryogenic chamber where a computer guides Liz as she's running out of oxygen. Number 1, Uncut Gems 2019. Those who tell you that Uncut Gems isn't a claustrophobic film haven't seen the film. It's not only tense, but heavily restrained in the terms of space, blocking, and a character's universe that only gets smaller with time. It tells the story of a jewelry dealer trying to get a hold of the most precious stone he has ever bought to save his business from dying. So that's MovieWeb's 12 films that will make you feel claustrophobic. Let me know in the comments down below which of these movies makes you feel the most uncomfortable, or what movie didn't make this list that makes you feel very uncomfortable with claustrophobia. Thanks for watching Now It's Dark. Hit that subscribe button and notification bell, and thank you for tuning in today.
Row 18, plot 20.